It was a dramatic start to race 2 in the World Supersport Championship at Balaton Park. Albert Arenas got a sensational launch when lights went out, but he was pressured by Chan Onju into P2, and Jeremy Alcoba was looking to make gains as well, but he lost out to Roberto Garcia. Valentin Debise has slipped down the order, and he had compatriot Luca Mayas right behind him before a technical issue forced him out of the race after his race 1 heroics, where he claimed a late victory. There would be no double for Debise in Hungary. Filippo Farioli had a huge crash on the exit of turn 8. Thankfully, the Italian was able to walk away. Jaume Masia had started race 2 from P25 on the grid, but he was soon into the top 10, and he passed Simon Jespersen under braking at turn 5 to move ahead of the Danish rider and start closing in on the top 6. However, the fight at the front was just about to ignite. Arenas and Onju side by side heading into turn 1, the number 75 just keeping the lead for now as Onju came through under braking at turn 5. Roberto Garcia also sniffed victory, but he ran wide, and that allowed Matteo Ferrari to challenge him, although the number 11 couldn't quite get ahead. Their squabbling had allowed both Tom Booth Amos and Jaume Masia to close in, as the number 5 forced his way up the inside of Booth Amos to gain another place, and his next target was Jeremy Alcoba on the Kawasaki. Masia got ahead under braking at turn 5, sliding his way past his compatriot to move into P5. Arenas responded to Onju's attack by diving up the inside at the turn 9-10 chicane to move back into P1 to the delight of his AS racing team, as Matteo Ferrari challenged Roberto Garcia again for a podium spot. The number 37 was able to hold a tighter line, and a moment for Ferrari meant he dropped back from the lead trio. On the final lap, Arenas had broken clear of Onju and Garcia, the number 75 crossing the line to take victory at Balaton Park ahead of Onju, who had made it 3 consecutive podium finishes. And there was a first rostrum for Roberto Garcia, bouncing back from his race 1 heartbreak when he crashed from P1, but the day belonged to Arenas, who extended his lead at the top of the championship standings with a hard-fought race 2 victory. Arenas' consistency had paid dividends so far in 2026, but after 3 P2 finishes, he made sure he claimed victory at Balaton Park before leaping into the arms of his team, celebrating his 2nd win of his rookie campaign. Despite all the pressure, Arenas came home 4 tenths clear of Onju, with Garcia just a 10th away from the Turkish rider. Matteo Ferrari a 2nd away from victory in P4, while Jaume Masia climbed 20 places to finish in P5. Tom Booth Amos, Jeremy Alcoba, Audi Mahendra, Simon Jespersen and Luca Mayas completed the top 10. Matteo Cassidy, Andre Vostatek, Alessandro Zaccone, Josh Watley and Dominic Agutter all scored points in race 2, Federico Caricillo just missing out with P16. There were several retirements from race 2, including Assen race 2 winner Philip Ertel, while Debise also didn't score points. In the championship standings, Arenas leaves Hungary 33 points clear of Masia. The pair were separated by just a single point heading into the round. Valentin Debise sits 3rd ahead of Philip Ertel and Chan Onju. Just a single point separate those two, while Roberto Garcia climbs 3 places up to P8. Dominic Agutter also moves up after his point in race 2. Andre Vostatek also on the move, he's up to P18 in the standings.
Yeah, this win means a lot. I'm happy with the performance, especially after yesterday's race. I knew that today we could make a little step, and I'm happy that we could do that. And I enjoyed quite a lot that last part of the race. It was tough because they were going fast. And I still see that there's some differences on riding and on setups and on gearing, so there's still some job to do there to understand still where we can make another step, but I'm super happy for the team and for everybody that worked hard for this win.